Hello, my name is Linda Anousta. My company is Love Anousta. This video is about the toothpaste. I make 3 different sorts. They're all made by hand. We have peppermint. This is essential oil of peppermint. We have mandarin, essential oil of mandarin. And we have one here which is essential oil of peppermint, but it also has French sea salt. I go to Ile de Ré and I pick up the sea salt that's brought in there, which is gorgeous. The packaging, just to explain, is in transition because we are moving away from how it was for the last 20 years to better recycling form of packaging. So for example, if you look at that one, that is the peppermint, no salt in that one. It's lovely, fresh flavour, quite sweet because peppermint is quite sweet. And this is the new labelling. It's also the new packaging, and as you can see, this is a clear jar and it's got an aluminium lid. So both of these items can be recycled, whereas these cannot. Exactly the same for the other two. This is how it will be sent out to people, and we're hoping to get this in the shop soon, so keep an eye out for that. There is a problem with how many toothpaste tubes are being dropped into landfill. They're not going to rot for a very, very, very long time or decompose. So if we can move to jars, I think it's probably better, safer kind of the environment, and we can use them for other things if we don't actually recycle them. This toothpaste product was added as an addition about 15, 16 years ago, and it was brought about because a dental hygienist told me that she was having patients with lots of problems with their mouths, and she was convinced it was to do with the chemicals that were in commercial toothpaste. So one of them is sodium lauryl sulfate, which is shampoo to you and me. That's what makes your toothpaste foam. So if you're foaming your mouth with your toothpaste, it's shampoo that you're foaming it with. There's another ingredient called triclosan. Have a look, read up for yourself. It's a nasty ingredient. It's polluting the waterways. There's tons of it that go into the seas every year. It's banned in Europe and the USA, I believe, and yet for some reason we still have it in hand washes and antibacterial soaps, and also in toothpaste. These toothpastes are free from fluoride. I have my reasons for that. I'm not a big fan of the fluoride, but I've been using this for 20 years and my teeth are fine, and I haven't had a whole load of problems with fillings and all that sort of thing. So it doesn't seem to be an issue, certainly not for me. 2 minutes on the toothbrushes. These are called blotting brushes. There's videos online which you're really welcome to go and have a look at, and it shows you how to use them. This one is called the mini blot. That's for hard to reach places. So if you've got difficulty to get to the back of the teeth, that's a particularly good one to use. And likewise, this is the normal toothbrush, which has obviously got a slightly bigger head. This is called a maintainer, and it maintains the shape. So most toothbrushes are done and dusted by about 8 weeks. But in that 8 weeks, you can keep your toothbrush clean by just making sure it goes into the maintainer and closed like that. If you have ever come down into the bathroom in the wee small hours and seen a very large blue bottle sitting on your toothbrush exposed, you don't really want to use it after that. And I had that experience. So I'm very happy to use these brushes because they have this maintainer. We are hoping the company will move this into wood, because this would be amazing if they did, but we're having to work on that. There is one other quick thing just to mention really quickly. If the product is just for you, you might be very happy just to take your toothbrush, make sure it's dry. You don't want to be adding loads of water to the pot. Dip it in, take what you want and clean your teeth. If you love the flavour so much you want some more, run your toothbrush under the water, shake it dry, go back in, pick up some more. If you're sharing the pot, you might want to get a little stick like this where you can put what you want onto your toothbrush directly, and some people prefer to do that. The final thing is with the labels. As I've said previously, I pay a bit more for what they call peelable labels. We are aware, thanks to the likes of David Attenborough, that we have a crisis in the insect population where we have lost 60% of our insects, which is a problem because they are our pollinators. If you just take a label off something when you're recycling your jar and leave it like that, insects will land on it, insects will die on it. They'll lose a leg, a wing or something and die a pretty miserable death stuck to a label because it happens to be in landfill like this. It's easily avoidable. If you have 2 labels, stick them together, done. If you only got 1 label, just fold it in half, and that way you'll quite literally save hundreds, if not thousands, of insects dying a miserable death being stuck on a label for no good reason. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. If you like what you've seen, give us the thumbs up, hit subscribe, watch out, there's more videos coming soon, and thank you for your time in watching it. Bye bye.